Senator Rand Paul has a new TV commercial out where he shreds the U.S. tax code, burns it, and attacks it with a chainsaw. Senator Paul with a new provocative ad where he's wearing a t-shirt not unlike this, showing his commitment to destroying the U.S. tax code. What are we to make of this ad? Let me try to give a dispassionate analysis. First, many positives to it. It's creative. It's certainly not like every other political ad. Number one. Number two, it's getting a lot of attention. Media attention, social media attention, mainstream media attention, reviews like this one, the New York Times, elsewhere. Number three, it's visual. TV loves that. Actually putting something into a wood chipper, taking a chainsaw. It's much more visual than most political ads, which are talking and text. So it has that going for it. It's consistent with his brand, issues he's cared about his whole short political life, but also the life of his father. It's consistent with the brand of libertarian-style republicanism. So there's many good things. Plus, it shows an emotional connection. It's not enough to be against the tax code. He really hates it and will do anything to destroy it. So it's a way of connecting emotionally with people who share his viewpoints. So all positives, and in a media environment where any Republican candidate other than Donald Trump is having a hard time getting attention, it cut through. So I give it high marks as far as an ad for Republican primary. I give it an A. Now, how do we grade this as an ad that could be seen in a general election, even if the candidate himself isn't running it? Political opponents, the other party's opponents could be running that. How do we judge it then? I give it more of a mixed bag. On the negative side, it just looks sophomoric to a lot of people. If you're the president of the United States, if you're the most powerfully elected person in the world, you don't have to burn things and do chainsaws to them. You can actually get stuff done through persuasion, through through power of the bully pulpit. So I think it strikes a lot of people as just, frankly, forget sophomore, just childish. It's okay as an activist. It's okay if you're Al Sharpton and it's 1986, but for a U.S. senator who's trying to be president, I think it strikes a lot of people as just childish. Wearing the t-shirt, I'm not saying you never should as a candidate, but when you're talking about something as serious as tax policy, it seems a little out of place. In the same way, I wouldn't give public speaking tips regularly dressed like this. It looks like I'm going to the beach. It's just too casual and shows a lack of seriousness. And the other problem with it, he opens himself up to an attack on policy grounds because, yeah, everybody's against a 70,000 page tax code, but when you completely destroy it and say you just want a flat tax, well, that means no more home mortgage interest deductions. It means no deductions for charitable contributions. And just imagine a candidate trying to run on that platform. So as an ad that could be seen by people in a general election, I give it a C-. At this point, Rand Paul, rightfully so, is only worried about getting through a primary. What do you think of the ad? I'll post it here below, or it's on the same page below.